don't get them for Christmas, I'll probably end up buying them for myself. I feel like 2 is a bit excessive and I'm running low, so I'm asking for it for Christmas. But I think it's fun to just throw some things on your wish list that like, you know, might be a little unrealistic. But welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're going to talk about what I am and am not asking for Christmas. Basically like stuff that I already have that I think is going to be helpful as a future med student next year, and then stuff that I want for Christmas. Some of it pertinent to med school, some of it not, because Christmas is fun. And in the spirit of the holiday, I stole this Christmas sweater from my mom. Look at how fun she is, and it's so warm. I'm obsessed actually. Might steal this for the whole season? Question mark? So the first thing is a cat silk sleeping mask. So I have a sleeping mask right now that I'm using. It's actually from like an airline. Like my dad took a flight from like London to New York and they gave him these sleep masks, and that's what I'm using. And it's pretty good, like it's not bad, but I just want to upgrade my sleep mask because this one's like silk, so it's like better for your sensitive eyelids and it has like cooling properties or whatever. I was reading it, I was like, okay, I could get into this, and it's cute. It looks like a little cat. So it's the perfect upgrade to my sleep routine. Sleep has been really important to me. Trying to work on actively improving my sleep hygiene. Another thing is an ice roller. So I'm a puffy girl, and ice rolling is just good to like help reduce that puffiness, reduce the inflammation and whatnot. And I've always wanted one, and it's relatively inexpensive, so I'm asking for it as well. Another thing is compression socks. So I work in healthcare and I still don't own a pair of compression socks. Sue me! But I definitely want to get them for Christmas, and if I don't get them for Christmas, I'll probably end up buying them for myself because I work in healthcare and I stand, you know, 12 hours a shift, and it's good to have those compression socks to like help your legs and veins and whatnot. I'm not exactly 100% on the science behind it, but I know that it's good for you and your health. And I know that as I go into med school and like clinicals and stuff, I'll definitely need compression socks as well. So this is just like a head start. Another thing I will need, or I'm asking for, is a laptop stand. So currently my laptop stand is like a makeshift like stand on my desk using my old boxes that my MacBook and my iPad came in. It's not the most perfect, but it's been what's working for me for the past 4 years. But as I go to med school, I feel like it's finally time to upgrade and put the boxes to rest, give them a well-deserved break. And I thought this one was cute from IKEA because it's like wooden, a little more elevated than your typical laptop stand. So that's what I'm asking for as well. And I'm also asking for either a monitor or monitors. I'm not sure. I'm still like kind of on the fence and going back and forth as I want 1 monitor or 2 monitors in my med school apartment. But I think 1 monitor is fine, but people say that you should have 2, but I'm like, I feel like 2 is a bit excessive. Like, I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. I think 2 monitors is a little bit like, do you really need all that? So I think 1 monitor is good enough to just kind of like offset your screens. So instead of staring at your smaller computer screen, you're staring at a bigger, larger monitor, especially in med school. You know, I'll be on my computer for a lot of the day, like whether it's studying or whether it's editing, because I do plan on trying to keep making weekly videos for you guys while I'm in med school. So I'll be staring at my computer a lot, and it'll help to have a monitor to kind of like shift perspectives and have just a larger screen, less strain on the eye, whatnot, things like that. And then I am still on the fence as to whether I want to ask for new Hokas or a pair of Go clothes. So I have Hokas right now, and I bought them before I started my healthcare job. I love them. I think they really are great for your feet to not hurt as much, because when I wear them, my feet don't hurt as much as when I would wear like other sneakers. And I love them, but they are kind of wearing out because I've been using them at work. I use them when I go hiking. Like I use them like all-purpose tennis shoes. So I've definitely gotten like the use out of them, and I read by like podiatrists that you're supposed to like replace your sneakers after a certain number of steps, or like a certain, like once you've reached like a certain lifespan on the sneakers, like they essentially stop functioning as they did before. Like you wear them out, you wear them down. So I think I've worn the shoes that I have right now down a bit. So I'm still don't know whether I want to ask for new Hokas or that I want to go for the Go clothes, because I've heard good things about the Go clothes because they're like waterproof, so you can like wipe them down at the end of your shift, and it's a little bit more hygienic than the Hokas, which are cloth material. So if I want to wash them, I have to like throw them in the wash, and it's their own load because those are hospital shoes. So yeah, I don't know which ones I want to ask for, but I have both on my list for now. And then the other thing I want is a fun umbrella. So I have an umbrella, but this one's fun. And technically the umbrella that I have isn't mine, it's my mom's. So I know when I move out, I'm gonna need an umbrella, and I thought that this stuck umbrella was so cute and just a perfect cute little thing to ask for Christmas. Next thing I want is a cute little syllabus book. So I heard about this from, oh my god, I'm forgetting her name, but she has been making the most perfect video essays / podcasts on YouTube, and I love her. I think it's Anna Howard, but I love her videos and I've been obsessed with like every word that she says. And she recently talked about this syllabus art book and I want it for Christmas. It's like a guided practice almost by this artist who like teaches art and writing classes, and I'm absolutely obsessed with it. I really want it, and if I don't get it for Christmas, I will probably buy it for myself too. Next thing I want is this cute little Taylor Swift pin set. I think it's just cute. I love Taylor Swift, if you didn't know. It's a Tortured Poets Department themed set, so I'd love to have it. It's just a cute little fun trinket that I could get for Christmas as well. And then I also want some fun headbands. So I think headbands are like an underrated like hair accessory and one that I definitely don't utilize enough. I have a couple headbands, so I want some more. I saw like this cute butterfly one. There's like this velvet burgundy-ish ones for like work to spice up an otherwise boring work fit, and I think headbands are fun and I want them for Christmas. And then another thing that I am asking for is these floral reference books. So I love to paint and I don't do it as much as I want to, but recently the other day I like wanted to paint off of like a reference book. So as artists, if you're an artist, you know like a lot of times when you're painting or drawing or whatever, some people utilize references, so like a real life picture or even someone else's art as like kind of like a stylistic guide, like not like you're copying it, but you're using it as a reference for your own work. So that's what I want for florals. I want to get like photography books of people who photographed flowers really beautifully and use that as inspiration when I'm painting and making my own cards for friends and family and stuff. So I definitely want that for Christmas. And then I saw these two cute t-shirts. I am a sucker for a cute fun t-shirt. So first is this cat t-shirt that I think is so cute and fun, and then another t-shirt that is from Blue's Clues, which I used to love as a kid, and I want it for Christmas as just a cute little fun t-shirt. And then I'm also asking for a variety of stickers. I also love stickers. I scrapbook, I journal, so the stickers will definitely not go to waste. I love Snoopy, so I'm asking for some of those. I have been obsessed with the bear, so I'm asking for some stickers from there. Stickers that I found online that I think would be a fun Christmas present for myself. And then another thing I'm asking for is some mint lip gloss. So I'm actually wearing it right now. It's the Topicals like mint, I forget what it's called, but it's really good. I actually really love it and I'm running low, so I'm asking for it for Christmas. And yeah. And then I'm also asking for some gold jewelry. This one I might not get because it's a little bit on the pricier side, but I think it's fun to just throw some things on your wish list that like, you know, might be a little unrealistic, but a girl can dream, okay? I have some pieces from Cezanne and I do love their jewelry. I think it's pretty non-tarnishing. So I've owned a few pieces from them and they haven't tarnished, even though I've owned them for a couple years and taken them to very humid environments or very like, you know, environments where you would see jewelry to otherwise tarnish, and they haven't. So I have these sets that I'm looking at, some bracelet sets, this pair of earrings as well, because I do want to get my ears pierced at some point. I think like owning a pair of earrings will kind of like give me that like final little push to go and get my ears pierced. So yeah, that's also what is on my list and what I'm asking for. Last few things. I want to ask for some new art supplies to get back in my art bag. So I have like a ton of art supplies. I'm like looking over there because that's where my supplies are. But I have been wanting to get into like oil pastels, and there's some like watercolor books that I've been loving. So I'm asking for them for Christmas and like other things. I want to ask for them and get them for Christmas because I think it'd be fun. Other things I'm asking for this Christmas is some more vinyl to add to my collection. I actually have a pretty decent amount of vinyl in my collection. Like I would say comfortably I have over 40 records now, which is good. As a vinyl collector, like I know some people quantify the amount, but I really cherish all the records that I own, and I really only own like physical records of something if I really enjoyed the work and I want to support the artist in that way. So I'm proud of my collection. Like I don't just own stuff just to own stuff and like have it for like future monetary gain or whatever. Like I own stuff, I want to own it, I love it, and I love vinyl. I think it's the coolest media form ever. It's still like, I still don't understand how it works, but I love it. And then the final thing I want is this funny Anki cup, which it's like, I'm doing Anki because that's gonna be me like all throughout med school. So yeah, what I already have and what I won't be asking for, but I think will be helpful as a med student / in general. So first is an Anki remote. I already have one. I've been looking for it like actively, but I'm in the process of like organizing my room, so I haven't found it just yet, but I know it's somewhere because my mom brought it up to my room one time because after I finished studying for my MCAT, cat, I like just like disregarded it like in the living room somewhere, but she brought it to me, so I know it's in my room somewhere. There's just a lot of somewheres that it could be. You see me looking around because I'm like, where could it be? I know it's here, but it's somewhere. So I don't need an Anki remote. I just need to find the one that I currently have. Okay. I also don't need Anki mobile, so I bought that also while I was setting for my MCAT. So Anki is free on desktop on computer, but if you want the app on your phone, you have to pay. I think it's like $20 or $25, but it's a one-time payment, which I like. I love one-time payments. Like don't subscription me. I want a one-time payment. So I paid for Anki one time, so that way on the go, you know, when you're busy but you have your phone on you, you can just like be doing Anki, and that's a way that you can get your reviews in, get some new cards in on the go. Like you can do it while you're on a walk. You can do Anki while you're at the grocery store, standing in line, like just those like kind of like little in-between moments. You could just pick up your phone and instead of scrolling, go on and do some Anki. So I think it'll be super helpful as a med student to already have that, and I already have that, so it's great. Another thing I already have that I won't be asking for is a computer or a MacBook. A lot of people get Macs either from their med school or they ask for one before they go to med school, and I'm lucky that I already have one. So I bought my MacBook for the first time in high school. I saved up money from a summer job that I had to buy my first MacBook, and I'm super proud of that. It's actually the first video on my channel was my MacBook unboxing, so it's actually kind of funny that I mentioned that. But anyways, I have upgraded once since then, not by choice, it was by force, because I spilled a Alani Nu on my MacBook and it was just dead, gone, and buried. Okay, so I had to upgrade at that point, and I'm really glad I did. I love my computer right now. I have the 14-inch MacBook Pro, and I think it's the perfect size. I use it for editing, I use it for YouTube, I use it for school, and it's just been the perfect computer, and I'm really glad that I have it, and I won't need to ask for it this Christmas. And yeah, another thing I have that I won't need to ask for is an iPad. So I got an iPad from my college, the university that I went to. They gave us iPads as freshmen, and then if you graduated, you got to keep your iPad. So it was really great. I graduated, so I got to keep the iPad, and yeah, so I won't need to ask for an iPad for Christmas or anything like that because I already have it. Next thing is GoodNotes Premium. So I also bought this while I was in college. I believe it was a one-time purchase as well. Again, I love the one-time purchases because it's great that I don't have to worry about like repurchasing it or, oh, the subscription's about to be due. No, I have GoodNotes Premium or Pro for life, which is amazing. I have like all the pro features I can utilize, and GoodNotes is what I used to take notes in undergrad, and it's what I will use to take notes in med school. Although in med school I anticipate that I won't take as many notes, like it'll just be more so like a place for me to have like notebooks where I can do like kind of like my brain dumps and things like that on my iPad. And another thing I won't need to buy is old scrubs for anatomy lab. So if you don't know, I work as a nurse assistant in a hospital near me, so I have scrubs that I wear to work, and when I go to med school those scrubs will not like come obsolete. I don't need to ask for like a pair of cheap scrubs or anything for anatomy lab because I already have scrubs that I can use for anatomy lab, and I can like repurpose my will be old CNA scrubs in a year for anatomy lab, and then I'll just buy new nicer scrubs for clinic days or for like when I'm in the hospital shadowing or whatever. And as a med student, I'm sure I will start to gain a big collection of scrubs like from hospitals and stuff, so I don't anticipate needing to buy old or cheap scrubs for anatomy just yet. Next thing is a Procreate subscription. So as you can tell, I'm on a roll, loving the one-time subscriptions. This is also a one-time purchase, I believe. Procreate is like an app, but you can't access it without buying it. So I don't believe there's a free version of Procreate. You have to like purchase it, and then you basically have it. Like once you purchase Procreate, you have it for life, which is great. So Procreate is the tool I use for drawing and sketching and stuff. I was actually looking through some of my old drawings and things that I had made for like projects and stuff in school, and I was like, damn, I was really creative. I need to get back in my bag. I have loved Procreate, and it's an amazing tool for any artist, and I'm really interested in getting into like the medical illustration field as a med student, just dabbling and doing some illustration for projects for people and using my art in a medical way. So having Procreate would be perfect for that because I won't need to buy it or ask for it. And then another thing is noise canceling headphones. So I actually have 2 pairs, which I'm really grateful and lucky to do, so I don't need to ask for them. I have the AirPod Maxes, and then I also have like the regular AirPods, and both of them have noise cancellation, so I don't need to buy other noise cancellation headphones. I already have those, and I will be utilizing them for as long as as they let me. And then another thing I will not need to ask for or buy for med school is Atomic Habits. This is a book by like James Clear, I think is his name. I have the book. I have not read it yet. Being completely honest, I got this book as a graduation present a while ago, but I still have not read it because I'm a mood reader. I am a mood reader, and it just, I've not been like in the correct headspace or vibe to pick it up, but I definitely want to read it this December before the new year. I've already kind of been working and applying some of the principles because I am subscribed to like his email newsletter, so I get like his ideas and tips and stuff every Thursday in my inbox, and I think it's a nice fun way just to get some inspiration, to get some tips and tricks from like philosophers or whatnot that he sends in his newsletter. So yeah, people say that you should read it just to get in med school. You have to really be pretty disciplined, and his book is like, you know, about creating more discipline and routine and like having the habits that you want and things like that. So yeah. And then finally, the last thing I will not be asking for Christmas, because I already have it, is a hydro flask or a water bottle for med school. I already have a hydro flask. I actually have two, but my brother stole one, so I really only have one. And she's a little beat up, but she does the job. I think capitalism has really trained us, oh, we need to like constantly be on the next new thing, like Owalas and Stanleys, and like you constantly need to be upgrading. But like one thing that like my parents have taught me, and just like being from an immigrant family, is like you don't need multiple things that serve the same purpose. Like yes, having multiple water bottles is nice, but it's not a need. Like I don't need to ask for it for Christmas because I already have a functional water bottle that is cute. It's not even just, oh, it's functional and ugly, like it's functional and cute, so I don't need to ask for another one, you know? Like I can use this water bottle until she's like falling off the bone, like no longer keeping my water cool, no longer keeping the water in the bottle, which is what it's supposed to do. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, be sure to leave a like and comment down below and subscribe. And I'm gonna be doing some fun stuff in the upcoming weeks. I'm so excited. I want to share. I can't share now because the haters will try this out or something like that, which is that Dr. Umar thing. But you guys will see very, very soon what I have. I have some tricks up my sleeve. Quick little hint, it does have to do with my sweater, if that could give you a little hint. I will see you guys very soon, and enjoy this season. I hope this gave you some inspiration for your own Christmas list, and yeah.